there's two primary mistakes business owners make when it comes to improving processes. One of those is not identifying our starting place. So we generally do a pretty good job in most cases of identifying, like, here's the goal. We want to have more of this, less of that, whatever it is. We want to follow this procedure more. We need to get to this level of performance. What they generally don't do very well is take the time, because sometimes it takes days, weeks, a month, even in some cases, to measure our existing performance now. So a few things happen with that. So imagine, I mean, a guy like me who's been on numerous weight loss journeys in my life. When I decide I want to lose weight, one of the first things I do is step on a scale, right? I want to find out where I'm starting versus where I'm going. Now, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to figure out where I'm starting versus where I'm going?
I guess so you can measure your success along the way.
To see progress,
Sure.
for sure. The second thing is we need to identify what is in reality, not what we think is reality. And that's a key thing if we're talking especially about improvements, process and procedure improvements, is we can't go off of our gut feeling. I couldn't say, I'm going to lose some weight and I'll know when I get pretty close. Like, I could do that, I guess, but the likelihood I'd be successful is go way down, right? What's better is to say, I want to be in a size 6 dress, or I want to wear a size 30 pants, and I'm currently starting here. Here's how I know I'm making progress. Here's how I know if I decide to cut carbs, that's working, or that doesn't work for me. I need to try a different approach. How would I know if what I'm trying is working or not if I don't establish a starting place? Now, generally what happens is business owners say, I know we're not doing this very well. When we get better, I'll know. We have more sales, I'll know. When we're closing at a high enough rate, I'll know. And we don't ever give ourselves or the company or the employees a chance to see, A, are we making progress? Is all these things I'm doing differently working? Or allow ourselves to see, we've tried these things and it doesn't work. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we don't generally do a good job of identifying what a good spend is in solving this problem. So, for instance, in marketing, most companies can say between 5% and 15%, whatever their industry is, a good spend for marketing is 7.5%, let's say. And they know that because they've learned it in their industry, they've learned whatever. So if I spend, you know, $100,000 on marketing, I should get, 17 times that, or whatever, 15 times that, whatever the math is. They understand what a good spend is in that regard. We don't generally do a good job when we're solving problems of saying, what's a good spend to solve this problem? And the reason we don't is because we don't generally quantify what more warranty work is costing us. We don't really quantify what's fewer conversions costing us. We don't quantify that. So we can't say it's costing us $73,000 a year. And if I spent $7,500 fixing that problem, that's a pretty good spend. 10% to solve this problem would be really good. So if I spent $7,500 in meetings or paying money to hire experts or to buy things that would solve this problem, that would be a good spend. We don't do that. And so we don't spend the money because we can't quantify what's a good spend or not. And we just sit, we're just stuck because we can't identify how much would be a reasonable amount to spend and what that would look like. So if we did say, this is a $120,000 a year problem, and I could solve it for $12,000, most would say, okay, I'm in. But we don't, because sometimes we don't identify like what the actual cost is.